Alright, today we're going to be showing you how to drive, or I'm going to be showing you how to drive a standard car. Show them this. This is like, a standard car gear shifter is a lot different than an automatic because you got to change the gears yourself. And the gear pattern for this car is first, second, third, fourth, fifth, and then reverse. So to get going, show them. To get going in a standard car, let me see it. First, you have let's see. You have 3 pedals down here. I'm not sure if you can see them, but here's the clutch pedal. This is the brake, and this is the gas. So take it. What you're gonna do to get going in first, you gotta have the car in first. You're gonna push in the clutch. Don't take your foot off the clutch when you have it in gear. Now to get going, this is where like most people mess up. You're gonna give it a little bit of gas and like let off the clutch slow until you feel the car starting to grip. And then when you feel that, you just give it a little bit more gas and take your foot off the clutch and you're going. So I need to stop here and I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna release the clutch slow, but give it gas at the same time until I'm going. And then show them this. To shift gears, you're gonna push in the clutch, pull down into second, take your foot back off the clutch and give it gas. But when you take your foot up, when you have your foot on the clutch, don't give it any gas. And like when to shift, you're just gonna be able to tell like by the sound of the car. It's gonna get louder, and that's not good if it's really loud because that means you're about to blow up your engine. I mean, most cars have like a indicator, but I don't really use mine because I've been driving this car so long. So up here I'm at a stoplight. Show them the road. I'm gonna stop here, put it in first, and give it a little bit of gas, and let the clutch out slow at the same time. And now I'm gonna shift through my gears. And here, let me see it. I'm gonna try recording this while I'm driving. It's not gonna be very easy. But right now I'm doing 30. And as you can see, this is the gauge you want to look at when to shift. I'm at 3,000 RPM, so I want to go back down a little bit. I'm going to shift into third. It's going to go to 2.5. I'm in third gear, and I'm doing 30 miles an hour, the speed limit. So I'm going to have to, now downshifting. This is kind of confusing if you're really new at this, but when you come into like curbs like this in this car, you have to push the brake, right? Put your foot on the clutch, downshift in a second, take your foot off the clutch, like just release it like you just release the clutch, I guess, and give it gas. And I'm at 4,000 RPMs right now. I'm gonna shift into third, and I'm speeding, so I gotta slow down a little bit. And downshifting again, I'm gonna go back into third or second, have my foot on the clutch, take my foot off the clutch, give it gas, and we're going again. But as long as you have your foot on the clutch and you're giving it like, I guess like, if you're giving it gas with your foot on the clutch, you're not gonna make the wheels turn. So basically when you have your foot on the clutch, the transmission is just spinning freely and there's no force on the engine and you're not gonna really be going anywhere. So I'm stopping here. I have my foot's on the clutch. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm gonna put it in first with my foot still on the clutch. I'm gonna give it some gas, take my foot off the clutch slowly, not real fast because it'll stall it. And I'm gonna shift into second, and third, and then stop sign. So I'm gonna get up here, some parking lot or something, and show you what happens if you mess up with your clutch. You'll stall your car, and it's kind of dumb looking. So I'm gonna shift into second. Dang, this is hard. Now third. I gotta turn on my windshield wipers. Alright. So, here's a good parking lot to show you guys. I might have passed that one too late. Actually, I can still be down. I'm gonna downshift into second. Turn right. Now take my foot off the clutch. Give it gas. Alright. Now I'm going to show you what happens if you stall your car. Say you're just sitting still. You got the car in second, or first, I guess. Now, if you don't give the car any gas when you have the clutch in, this is what's going to, like, yeah, if you're releasing the clutch and you don't give it any gas, this is what's going to happen. you're just gonna stall the car. Now, this is neutral. I think I forgot to show you guys, but this is neutral. If it's in neutral, nothing's gonna happen. Like, I can take my foot off the clutch and it's not gonna stall it or anything, but as soon as I'm in first, or any gear really, it's just gonna stall it. So that's pretty much it. That's how you drive a standard car, and it's pretty dang easy. You just gotta get used to it. It's something new. It took me about 4 or 5 days to learn, but it's pretty easy.